Hello friends, SentinalhMC here, and welcome back to our Civilization 6 Let's Play with the German megacity. In the last episode, we took another of Scythia's cities, Kostromskaya, and yeah, we're continuing the war effort and taking more of her stuff. I don't really care about warmonger penalties at this point because my military is probably too strong for it. Let's check the world rankings and see what we got. So Rome has the strongest military of 729 and mine's 323. I mean, my military strength is 695. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that he's just got a ton of crossbows and knights. I've got tanks, mechanized infantry, and jets. He's no match. He's absolutely no match. Once we take this city, Kamia, whatever the heck you pronounce that, we're gonna hopefully build an aerodrome there, so that we can rebase our planes and bombers forward, so we can keep using them against the rest of Scythia's stuff. And eventually we'll take Pokrovka, and we'll have all of her cities, and she'll be gone. And I don't really care about this city, Olbia, but whatever. Maybe we'll let her keep one. Maybe once we take all these good cities, we'll let her keep that crappy thing, and it'll be a constant reminder to her that she got wrecked. We are leading in the cultural victory. We're actually halfway to a cultural victory apparently, and we're getting towards a science victory. We're not going to win a domination victory, but we're gonna screw up Scythia because it's fun. All right, so let's see. We can get synthetic materials so that we can get the helicopters. We're going to need it for nanotechnology, which we need if we want to launch Mars hydroponics, if we want to win a science victory. But I don't really care about which victory we go for. It's just fun to do all this. So increase trade route capacity by 1, plus 25% tourism rate towards other civilizations you have a trade route to. The extra trade route's nice, but Melita Bents isn't very good for us because we're not having trade routes with other civs. We're just trading with our own place. So I don't really need her. We're going to pass on that great person. Once somebody else gets her, I mean, it's going to be the Aztecs. Then we'll see who's next. Probably someone better. Because we just don't have international trade routes. We've launched the Earth satellite. So we can launch the moon landing now. Take 8 turns. Grants a one-time culture bonus equal to 10 times your science per turn. That's a lot of culture. That's 4,000 culture. We're going to launch the moon landing. We're going to go to Geneva. Geneva doesn't have enough housing anymore. Do they have? Are they? What about their food? They got a 3.7 food surplus, so it's fine. We just need to build another neighborhood wherever it gets the most people, which is this one right here. They are currently working that tile with for 2 food in a production, though. So they're going to lose 2 food in a production because there's nowhere else to go. It's not the best. So what I'm going to want to do probably is build a farm. So let's build another neighborhood. We'll stick it over here. And then we'll go ahead and buy a building. And we'll build a farm here. With farms providing +3 food now, they're pretty nice. Mainz. Are we going to build an airport in Mainz? 14 of 17. It could use another neighborhood eventually. We could build a theater square here. Cristo Redentor. 12 turns. Tourism output from relics and holy cities not diminished by other civs. Doubles tourism output of seaside resorts. Must be built on hills, and Mainz has the most of those. I was going to put mines on all of them, but sure, let's give it the Cristo Redentor. Is there one that it's not working? It is. It's working all of them. Let's build it, though. I want to build the Cristo Redentor. We'll put it out here. I think it'll look good out there. Got an antiquity site right here. Do I have a, do I have anyone? Do I have an archaeologist still? Probably not. Let's check our great people. I mean, there is one more archaeologist, but where are they? Didn't I send them, like, over here? I don't know where they ended up. Oh, there they are. Here's our spy. Our spy will gain sources, of course. The thing about the bomber is he can actually reach over here, which is crazy good. So we'll bomb the heck out of that. And see, since she's got no anti-air, she can't defend herself from this. Alright. Willliams got enough food now. It's got a plus 10 food surplus. Holy cow. That's crazy. Yeah, it's getting 4 food from that now. Okay, so definitely has enough food for its growth. Frankfurt has 8.1. I know Aachen is low on food. Well, it's actually got plus 5, which I find surprising. It actually does have a plus 5. We're getting food from that rainforest. And Aachen is currently working the holy site and the industrial zone. I'd rather it worked like the campus, but whatever. It can work what it likes. I don't really care enough to tell it what to do. Jerusalem's got this uranium that I really want, but I don't think I can get it. I mean, can I send a builder over here to this Jerusalem tile and do something there? Probably not. Okay, so Kostromskaya, it's still occupied and has no growth. How do we get it unoccupied? Do we have to build something? Like a courthouse or something like that? I don't know. I don't know how to get it unoccupied, actually. Let's just repair the stuff that we destroyed. Choose an artifact. From China, huh? We got China, Germany. I shouldn't have chosen China. I should have chosen barbarians. I'm an idiot. Oh, but we can still do it. Amsterdam, barbarians, Jerusalem. If we trade this for this, now they're both themed. There we go. So now our mummy is over here, and now our javelin. We actually got 2 javelins over here. One from Amsterdam, one from China. So we got both of these themed up. More culture. Of course, our tourism is pretty good. I mean, we got 4 tourists visiting our holy site here. No one's visiting the seaside resort. You know, they're at the holy site. They're over here. We got a lot of tourists, is what we got. So that's cool. Of course, we got a lot of tourists. We've got like the coolest place. Like, who doesn't want to come and check out the German mega city? Look at this place. It's amazing. Okay. So we'll repair this. That's nice. The entertainment district will be repaired next turn. What tiles is it working that we could upgrade and make better? There's a forest right here. We'll go down there and put a lumber mill there. We're still defending our western side from the Chinese pokes. Rome has to get through Yerevan to get to us, which is not good for them. There's another knight up here, actually. And he looks like he retreated Napoleon. I just don't want him pillaging my my stuff, so. Well, here come the AT crews. Here come for the Scythian AT crews. They're not going to be effective. I got my mechanized infantry. My tank's down here, so I'm not going to let my tank get near these AT crews.
NASA spent millions of dollars inventing the ballpoint pen so they could write in space. The Russians took a pencil.
That's not true at all. I don't think that's true. Pencils are terrible for space because you're going to get little graphite dusts all over the place. Triples tourism for great works of music. I don't think I have any great works of music is the thing. Bonus yields from district projects in 3 more turns. Ah, interesting. I really don't think we have Have it. Oh, some Roman legions down here. It's stupid to make Roman legions and then not have them together, because the whole thing about Roman legions is that they're better if you stick them next to each other. Just keep this on the move. Move our mechanized infantry. Move this down here and upgrade it to mechanized infantry. Lots of mechanized infantry. Weren't we creating like an... Oh yeah, here it is. Here's our mechanized infantry. I thought we were making an army. Whatever. Doesn't matter because we got one down here that has two. We need to add another to this core anyway. Promotion now available. Our tank core can do stuff. We don't want to take them over to those AT crews, so we'll use this tank against the Romans. That's what you guys get. Look at all these artifacts, though. We need another archaeological museum. So what is this? It's a bomber, so we're gonna bomb the city. We've got our jet that's gonna air attack over here. Just conventional bombings. We don't want to. We're not going to use nukes. You know, we're not going to wreck our our world. We're all on the same landmass. You know, we don't want to. Oh, we actually can't do an air attack. So let's deploy it further out. There's no AA, so I don't got to worry about it. These AT crews can't attack my jet. So we're going to base them over there. I mean, the same with this bomber. We could... Actually, no. Bombers apparently can't be deployed the same way. But we can base them in Dortmund. Which would be a little closer. The bomber ain't going to do crap to these infantry guys. It's not what they're for. They're for city attacks. You know. It's not a carpet bombing. It's just a strategic bombing. By the time we get our units over here, this will already be weakened to the point where we can take it easily. Alright, Fuji Mountains and clear weather. Now the thing of it is that we've got to trade these with some people. So let's see if we can trade Lake Suwa in Shinobi Province with Peter for the Gardens of Earthly Delight. Hey, they'll just take it. He's just... I like him. And he's our only friend in the world. This level is secret. It's not top secret, which is interesting. He's our only ally. He's the only one that likes us. We're together in this, Peter. You know, I'm going to help you out. And Rome's going to be gone. We'll probably end up taking these ones first. All these Roman cities are pretty decent except for Cumae, but we're going to give these to Peter. All of these. These ones are all going to be Peter's. He's going to have this whole section of the continent, you know, because we're nice like that. We're allies with our friend Russia. Okay, so we don't really need rapid plan. We're at the end here. I could get social media, 50%. I don't have trade routes with other cities. Globalization. I don't have international trade routes. So, I mean, it's really not all that worth it for me. So we'll just do that. I should probably have international trade routes. If you're going for culture, you pretty much need it. But I'm not really going for culture. We're going for science and stuff, and we're also going for well, just eliminating one of our big rivals. Oh, it looks like those guys are starting to get through there, so we're gonna want to do something about that. They've passed me. Should have had my infantry over here. Oh yeah, see, look, they're getting past. They're gonna start annoying me again. I could take my jet fighter and send it over there. Whatever. It's fine. Dortmund. You could build a broadcast center. And get us some extra culture, but I don't really need extra culture. It's got more than enough housing here. 25. How much food is it generating? Surplus of 22.5. It's got more than enough food. It's going to be good. We're not going to build an aerodrome or a holy site or any of that. Hermitage. Great work of art slots. We could build this. They are working that tile, though. So it'll cost them 2 food. But, I mean, Dortmund apparently has so much food anyway. Let's go ahead and build the Hermitage. We'll put it right there. That'll be a nice, lovely little cultural site. Because if we're going to take over the world, basically, we want to make sure we have a lot of culture. At least that's how I think about it. A national park. You know what? Let's buy the naturalist, and we'll see if there's any places that we could build national parks that we're not actually using. Because once you do a national park, you can't actually use that place. I mean, why don't we build it in Neapolis? Who cares about that? Okay, so we're here, and we're repairing more stuff. We'll repair the watermill. Here we've got the medic linked to the mechanized infantry corps. We've got a machine gun here. That, you know, these machine guns don't move very far. Let's keep them in the cities. We'll use them for defense. We'll move this guy over here. Get him in the city. Next turn. Let's see what occurs. I do want to make peace with China. The thing is, I don't think we're ever going to have an amicable relationship with China because they don't like the fact that we have so many wonders. And I think that might be an irreconcilable difference. I hope it's not. Because I really do want, you know, China, my little neighbor, to keep going. I don't want to have to kill him. I'd like having a little neighbor, a little China. We've had a long
There's so much
relationship.
plastic in this culture that vinyl leopard skin is becoming an endangered synthetic.
That's funny. So we could do helicopters now. That's a cavalry unit. Not going to be able to upgrade your tanks into it, probably. Where is my tank? Yeah, see. But we've got access to helicopters. We could purchase one, right? I don't even see him. There it is. We got the gold. Let's just buy one. We'll buy a helicopter. Why not? Why not buy a helicopter? It can move pretty far. Hey, there's some peace negotiations. Oh crap, that means Vilnius got taken. Darn it. Who took over the suzerainship of China? Ooh. China. How dare you, after I was being nice to you. Alright, we're here in Ulm again. I really want to build a harbor here, but we have to get up to 16, so it's got to grow. That's all I really care about. I want Ulm to grow. What can we build that would be useful? We could do the Manhattan Project, but we're not going to build nukes anyway. So why don't we just not do that? Let's do, whatever. We'll do a commercial hub investment. I just want to see if my builder can do anything on this uranium site. Probably not. Kill off this Roman Legion. They didn't actually die to my machine gun. That's surprising. I should have done it the other way around. Right, well, we're going to send our machine gun over here, and we're going to take out these barbarians. We're going to grab that eventually, too. Here we've got our tank. We'll go over here and kill this Roman catapult. Hopefully that AT crew doesn't come over here and mess with my tank. but it might. Alright, time's up. Move that over there. We can start taking out these AT groups. But our jets aren't as effective against them. Our mechanized infantry will be. Oh yeah. Gotta love it. Yeah, what's your pistol gonna do to a freaking... What is this anyway? What do you call this in real life? If you're in the military or if you know what this thing is called, let me know because I'm interested. Alright. So the war is going well. We've still got a bombing run to do, so let's do that. Don't forget to join our Discord if you're interested. You know, it's a great place to chat. Aw, man, China's going to take out our thing again. They're going to pillage our neighborhood. Like and comment the video if you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for future episodes. I'm Sentinel H, and I'm signing out.